Take it all away, dude. Damn, it's got some torque, eh?
Ready?
Yep. Welcome, my friends.
Welcome.
Okay, this is probably the most popular product of the year. Everybody's interested. Everybody wants to know about the One Key, you guys. Milwaukee released it last June at the event. We showed you about it. It was a big ramp up to it. Everyone was like, the One Key, blah, blah, blah. You know, and now we finally have them in our hands. So, I know what you guys are thinking. Is it worth it? Is it worth that $100 premium? I think it's around $100. Basically, they're Gen 2 drills with the Bluetooth functionality. Now, I know that when DeWalt came out with their Bluetooth, they kind of went separate directions.
Yes.
DeWalt just has Bluetooth batteries, okay? Which basically kind of limits the... They put, like with the Bluetooth battery, you can check temperature of the battery, charge time, stuff like that. You can't on this. The tool is Bluetooth. So with a Bluetooth battery, you put it on any tool, it becomes Bluetooth. And with this, you can only use it with this tool. But they're two totally separate, different things, you guys. So,
I personally think the Milwaukee one's a lot better than the DeWalt one.
The Milwaukee one is a lot more featured. You know, it's a lot more useful. You know, the DeWalt one's out there. It was the first one to come out. You know, I'm not sticking up for DeWalt. I'm not bashing DeWalt, anything like that. You know, am I going to go out and buy a Bluetooth battery? I don't think so, but I think that that's just the beginning and more is going to come out.
Yeah.
And I've taken this out to some pros and we've got some feedback and we're going to talk to you about that. Now, if you're a carpenter and you're sitting at the store and you're like, you know, I just need a drill and you've been in the carpentry business for 20 years, go Gen 2, don't get the Bluetooth. You know why? Because you know how to operate a drill. You know how to control that trigger. You know how you have to go to prevent from stripping screws, stuff like that, okay? Now, if you are a big electrical outlet or a big framing outlet, you're doing a lot of framing, metal framing, stuff like that, you know? You just got these guys, you got a lot of laborers out there that are using these tools and you're having problems with them stripping screws, you might want to jump up to the One Key, only because you can go in there and preset your settings. Manufacturing, you're definitely going to want to go with this because you can preset your settings. Torque settings, ramp up settings, LED. They have a feature of an LED light. You can set the brightness of the LED, which I don't think is too big, too bad. But I mean, if you're getting a lot of glare, you can dial it down if you really need to be. The thing about this, you guys, is it's not one of those on-the-fly situations. It's definitely going to hamper your productivity if you think that you're going to go up to a job site and say, okay, let's see. Okay, you know what? I'm only going to go to 600 RPM on this, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? When you get the tool, you're going to hook it up to One Key, you're going to inventory it into your tools, and you're going to run with it, and that's pretty much what you're going to do. If you don't like it, you can come back and change it. It's just not something you're going to be changing for every job. It's just not time effective.
I think it's cool. I like the One Key because the tool is an extension of you. It's how you're using it. When it comes from a manufacturer, that tool is set up between speed and torque. And the manufacturer tells you this is what this tool actually has. Almost like when you buy a truck. It's set up for the gas mileage and towing capacity. You buy a chip for your truck, you can go ahead and change it to do more. Say you want more towing, you can set it to that.
Exactly.
It's the same thing with this, basically. You can say, well, I don't really care about the speed. I need something that's got a little more torque. I want to up my torque and do that application. You can go ahead and set it. I know in speed 1, I'm going to be doing this application over and over again, but occasionally I'm going to be doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and set 1 to do this application and then just have the other ones generic. So it really is allow the extension of your tool to be able to become a little bit smarter and a little bit more designed around what you need.
Right, and this just is in its infancy. If you got to be the coolest guy on the job site, this is it. But like I said, I took it around to a couple pros that I know, and you know, it was kind of finicky. It would connect, it wouldn't connect, you know, when we were standing there, and they're like, what the heck, you know? So it's like really one of those things that you first connect, you're gonna sit down and you're just gonna take your time and set it up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just gonna go through some of the features that it has. Different tools are gonna be way different features, you guys.
Yep.
Like we have the big crimping tool that we're working with right now with a Pro.
Yeah.
And that's awesome because it's gonna be able to report back all the crimps, what kind of pressure was put on the crimps, and do a
that's
complete
very
report.
important.
And that's
so
very
something for that's
important.
very important. And right now, I believe they have 4 tools out. They have the crimper you're talking about. They have the regular drill driver, a hammer drill, and then the impact.
Right.
As
And
of
the
right
impact,
now.
I think,
will be.
I think the impact's going to be huge. I think the impact's going to be more useful than the drill too.
Yeah, I
Because
would
that's
tend
when
to
you're
think
really
so.
running
You
your
know, I
metal
would tend to
screws,
think
stuff
so.
like that. I'm just going to go over it real fast. I'm just going to read off the box. God forgive me. You're going to be able to... Okay, thank you. Set your power and speed. You're going to be able to create and save profiles. You're going to be able to access and manage profiles. Tool record keeping, inventory. That's a good thing right there. Save receipts. I don't know how you're going to save receipts. See utilization, log tool status, track repair history. I'm sure this means that when you log in, this is all you're going to be able to do when you log into your account at Milwaukee. Upload and download inventory, report performance, view upcoming maintenance, build professional reports.
I think the inventory management will be a big thing too. If you got a bunch of guys out there, you're getting them tools, they got different tools. You know, you can know that, oh, hey, Jim had this tool, boom, it's not in his truck anymore. Where did it go? Hey, Jim, where'd your tool go? So I think in that aspect it will be useful too.
Right, and I think most, guys that are in their last 5 to 10 years of carpentry or whatever are not going to want this tool, because if they can't even operate an iPhone, you're definitely not going to want to operate this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of features getting thrown at you guys. You might only use 20% of them, and it might be great for you, or you might use more than that. But I just think that, save the $100 if you really want to. You're just a carpenter, you're just out there, and go get yourself a Gen 2, because that's a great drill. It's powerful, it's rugged. Like I said, if you're a techie, or if you really need the capability of the One Key and you really need to dial those settings, like I said, giving it to laborers, people that really don't know how to use tools, it's a great option to have. Or
repetitive work, I think, too. So
yeah, repetitive work. Manufacturing, huge. When we were out at Klein Tools, we were watching them build things, and they actually had an M12, remember?
Yep.
That was sitting there, and every time the thing would come, she'd pick up the M12, and she had a charger right there.
Yeah.
Just, and I was thinking, I was like, man, that M12 didn't have any torque settings on it. It was just, so how do they know that? So with this, they're going to be able to go in and say, oh, we only need 300 pounds of torque. And the ramp up, here, I'm going to connect to it right now, actually. Keep talking. So, 5-year warranty, you guys.
5-year, I believe the battery's 2. It does come with different kits. You got, this one's got a 5 amp hour battery. I don't know, I like the feel of these tools. They're nice, but. So now, 2, if you've already got, the Milwaukee One Key on your phone, you might have to update it. I noticed they have an update for it.
Yeah, as with any app, you're going to have
exactly.
to. It doesn't always want to see it. Is it in? Okay, it's in Bluetooth mode.
Yeah, so it shows you right at the bottom that you are Bluetooth mode. It's got a blue light on there.
Okay, so obviously there's my tool right there. I'm going to go ahead and click it. Purchase date. Send me the purchase date. Location unspecified. I'm going to click on it. Then it shows me a picture of it. This is the thing I was having the problem with, Eric. I couldn't get it. See, I'm just tapping on it. It doesn't come up. And see where it says nearby devices? Oh, there we go. There we go.
You got it. Okay.
Forget it. You know what was freaking me out?
Huh.
This looked grayed out. See how it looks grayed out?
Yeah.
So I didn't think I could click on it.
Okay.
So that was my fault, you guys. So we go ahead, nearby devices. Wow, it's even detecting your hammer drill. It's in the box.
Nice.
So we're going to go ahead. I have the drill driver. I'm going to click on it, you guys. It's going to connect to the tools. So now I have everything up here. Tool controls, manage profiles. I can add to the inventory, or I can identify the tool. If I have 10 of these tools, I need to identify this tool. We're going to click identify tool. So then what it's going to do, can you see that, Eric?
Yes.
Okay, so now it's flashing. So I know that this is the tool right here, okay? Then let's go to tool controls here. Oh, I called it insane. Because I just put everything at the highest setting. So basically, you guys, we're going to be able to program switch 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? And not only that, within each, we got 2 settings for high speed and low speed. So right now, if I pull the trigger on the tool, we're going to go to 1, okay? Am I on 1? I'm on 1. So I'm going to pull the trigger. You can hear it. There was a slow ramp up and stuff like that. So we're at maximum. So I'm going to go down here to more options. I'm going to go to the trigger. See, why doesn't it do it? Enable wireless mode tool to edit features. Hold on. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to trigger ramp up. I'm going to make it longer. Okay. So what that means is it's going to be slower to ramp the trigger. But I think I have to go back to 1 now. Hold on. Right? Eric?
Are you on?
You guys, we're doing it this way.
What speed are you on too? Because I think you had it for setting 1 speed up
every
there.
time you take it off of that setting, it has to be on this.
Okay, it's on 1 right now.
Yeah, but I can't do anything on 1. The only thing I could do is turn on kickback control or speed.
High speed.
But
2.
here, do this. Keep it on 1.
Okay, it's on 1.
So pull the trigger. Okay, stop. Now I'm going to turn it down. Well, I guess I can't. Go ahead, pull the trigger. Okay. It was doing.
You have to go to more options. The trigger thing right here.
I understand, but it's grayed out. I can't move it. You have to be in wireless mode.
Okay.
So go to wireless mode.
Okay, you're in wireless now.
Yes. Now we're in wireless mode. This is going to light up here, okay? So now I can come down here. So trigger ramp up, I'm going to make long. So what that means is when we pull that trigger, it's going to slowly ramp up, okay? The work light's going to stay on for 30 seconds, okay? I'm going to make the maximum speed on high speed 525, okay? So now, go to mode 1.
Hit save. Yeah, hit save, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now go to mode 1. And when he pulls the trigger, you guys, it should be really slow.
I'm going to pull it right now because you guys can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So basically, that's how it operates, you guys. It takes a little getting used to. I'm going to put it back in wireless mode and just put it back to the way it was. So like I said, it's not something you're going to be whipping through on the job site. It's going to be, you're going to sit down, you're going to thoroughly go through this and do its thing.
But it doesn't seem too bad. Like if you want to, all of a sudden, if your boss comes to you and says, hey, you're going to hang up all this, metal framing stuff, and you got your impact. It sounds like you can change it. It looks like you can change it.
Can you just do me a
fairly
favor
quickly.
and zoom in on that LED light, though?
Yeah, yeah.
And you guys, obviously, this is Tools in Action. We're real, so we didn't sit down and figure this all out so we can come and give you,
so you can see it.
So we can come and give you a perfect video and say you're learning just like we're learning right
Tilt
now.
it towards me. You said you wanted them to see the blue light, right?
No, the LED light on the front.
Oh.
Can you see it?
Yes, I can.
Okay, now watch. It's at 100%. Watch. I'm going to turn it to 25. Did it dim?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? So then I could go to 50%.
It's weird. On the camera, it looks like it's
75%.
shit, like go really low again.
Really low?
Yeah. Like on the camera, it looks like it's flashing really quick.
Yeah, because it's
but
pulsating.
my eyes,
yeah,
though,
it's
not.
pulsating. So I can go to 100. We could keep the work light on for 30 seconds. We can I could turn the work light off if I wanted to. Okay?
Okay.
So, I don't know what kickback control is. What do you think kickback control is? And torque control is level 10. It's not giving us exact torque settings. It's just giving us torque control.
Okay, so it's not like you can set it for I want 400, 500, whatever, 200.
Right.
Okay.
So, pretty much, let's see, manage profiles. I can go in and manage all my tools, my presets. I can see my presets.
You're not in wireless mode.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you
yeah,
are.
I am. Yeah, I mean, you get errors sometimes. Obviously, I don't know if you guys see that behind us. We're getting an error. So it's not perfect, but if you read the instructions, you sit down and you go through it. Like, well, no.
No, I know, if you read the instructions, yeah.
You know what? Here, you guys
But
want
I
us to
think
do a
that's
video
cool.
where we sit down for 3 hours and get this thing working
The
perfect?
screen went off.
Just like a salesperson?
No.
You know?
Heck no, man. Nope.
That's what Tools in Action is about. It's like, I don't want to come out and be like the salesperson and be like, hey, look, this works perfect. And then you take it home and you're like, man, what a bitch, we're doing all this. Yeah, there's some caveats to it, I mean, but obviously, once you get used to it and you start working with it, it is cool.
Yeah.
But do you need to spend that? You know, do I need an Apple
It
Watch?
depends what you're doing. I guess it really depends what you're saying, what you're doing. I mean, if you're not, if you're doing a ton of different things, does it make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like buying an Apple
know?
Watch. You know, I usually buy everything Apple. I didn't buy an Apple Watch this time. You know why? Because I didn't want another gadget.
Yeah.
You know, but like I said, if you're a manufacturer, no brainer. You're going to go with this. If you're a huge contractor that's giving these things out to, you know, laborers, people that just, you know, don't have that much experience with drills, and they have to put these fasteners in at a certain depth, at a certain torque, yes, it's a great thing to
Or
have.
even inventory management.
Right,
On that
if you're the
aspect
guy
of
on
it,
the
too.
job site that has the, you know, the latest and greatest gadget, yes, get it for sure. But if you're just a regular guy that's out there that just wants to get the job done with less hassle, go with regular Gen 2, you know? I mean, it has its uses. And the cool thing is like I said, in June when we go to Milwaukee, they're going to have a whole new thing. And since it's software and coding, I mean, the possibilities are endless of what this drill is going to be able to do. This is just the beginning, you guys. So, you know, you can wait. You know, it's like when you wait to get the first generation of something. You know, it's like it's always like when they come out with the second, you're like, damn, I wish I had that, you know?
Yep.
Like my TV, you know? I just bought my TV and then all of a sudden they come out like, oh, we got the new smart TV app. And it's like, and I can't get it online? That sucks, you know? But, you know, do I think they're doing a great job with it? Yes. I think it's very cool.
I think it's a killer idea. I like it.
Yeah. So go ahead, you guys. Comment. Call us idiots. You know, I'm sorry.
We're used to that.
We're just two guys in a garage like you. This is our experience with it. You know, if I'm going to, with mine, I am going to go sit down for about an hour and program everything the way I want to. In my head, am I going to remember what speed 1, speed 2, speed 3, speed 4 does? Because when you think about it, that's 8 different speeds you get with the 1 and 2.
Wow. Multiplication. I like that.
Whoa, dude,
Yeah.
I'm dizzy. I'm
You
dizzy.
see a little smoke coming out of your ears.
I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's unlimited. That's a lot of customizations, you know? Right on the key here, we're going to zoom in. You obviously have the driver mode.
Let me zoom in now.
You obviously have the driver mode. Wait, let me see. Man, you might even have more than 8 speeds. Oh, no, okay, that's just regular driver. So you're going to have clutch mode, you know, and the clutch is separate, which is cool.
I like that.
Yeah, so you're not going and turning all this. So you have just a regular clutch, like a regular Gen 2. Then you're going to have your drill mode, which is going to have no clutch feature. Then you're going to have your customization Bluetooth mode, which is the customizations that you guys put in. You can also have the 1 and 2 speed selector up here. I love the bout hook on these things, you guys. It's just, you know what? That's a good drill. I like Gen 2.
It's a great, man. It's a great drill.
I love Gen 2. It's just...
And that's the one thing, too. Well, no, go ahead, man.
No, tell me.
I was going to say, it's one thing. It's nice. Dan's actually getting excited about this. He's always kind of been a DeWalt guy, but he gets very excited about the Milwaukee drills. So it's good to see, man. I like it.
Dude,
They've
I
done
have
a great
zero
job with
complaints
one.
against Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Milwaukee's innovative.
Very,
They're great
yeah.
tools, you know? I mean, a lot of things when I pick a drill, it's like, yeah, he says DeWalt's my favorite brand. I mean, I'm really liking Metabo, you know?
Yeah, Metabo's great.
You know, but this grip does not feel fat to me. These used to feel fat. I don't know if they've got thinner or what, but this is a good drill. For power, if I need the most power, this is the drill I'm getting, you know? I mean, Gen 2, what is it, 1,200 inch-pounds of torque?
Yeah, I think something like that, man. Yeah,
No, 1,200
inch-pounds.
I said 12,000.
Oh, did you say 12,000?
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
1,200 inch-pounds
You'd
of
be
torque.
spinning like in that Milwaukee commercial,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, you guys, it's up to you
Yeah,
what
exactly.
flavor or what brand you like. It's like Milwaukee, Chevy, Dodge, BMW.
Yeah. It's not
What do
for
you want?
everybody in terms of
Do you
the-
like the red? Do you like the features? You know, you can't go wrong with a Milwaukee. You can't go wrong with a Metabo. You can't go wrong with a Ridgid. You know, you can't go wrong with Ryobi. Whatever you feel you want to get, you know, and the brand you want to stick with, be happy with, you know?
It's happy day here on Tools and
It's
Action.
happy hour. Man, that smoke is coming out of my ears. That's about it.
That's about it.
But it is going to be cool to see what comes out in the future with the One Key.
I think there's a lot of different things it can go to. That's what's cool. But anyways, guys, we're going to wrap it up because it's kind of been a long
And this is the hammer
video.
drill version. Exactly the same stuff except for hammer
Hammer
drill.
drill, yeah.
Well,
So,
I probably
guys-
should have connected to it and see. I wonder if we can adjust the beats per minute. I don't think so.
I think you can. I don't know.
Really? That probably would have been something that
Well,
would have
check
been
it out.
interesting.
Bring it up. Let's go.
Nah, it's too late now.
Guys, we got Power Tool Forum. Don't forget to go over there. And honestly, we love hearing your comments. So don't forget to leave your comments below. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you're pissed at the world, give this a thumbs down. Don't forget we're on Instagram. And speaking of that, when you go around the internet, we got hashtag TAA Crew. Go around and start leaving stuff. So if you go over to Milwaukee and you leave a comment, put hashtag TAA Crew. We will be looking around the internet. And if we find, sometimes we're going to be giving away free stuff to certain people that we see with the hashtag TAA Crew. Anything you want to add, or are we all good?
No, just like I said, if you like stuff simple, go regular Gen 2. If you're the techie kind, go with this, you know? Or manufacturing, or you really need those torque settings. Manufacturing, I think, is going to be huge for this. Huge.
I think a lot of the manufacturing ones, though, I think, well, yeah, I guess
They
you
use
could,
like
'cause I
the
was gonna say,
high-end IR.
They use the high-ends
But
that
here's
are like
the thing.
hooked up to a computer.
A high-end
but
IR
I
might
guess,
be $2,000 compared to this is like $400 or whatever. I don't know what the price is on that, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know what
This
you're
is going to
saying.
be very cost effective
get
for
it.
people like that.
Cool.
Or if you're just a one-man shop, you know? Actually, you know, I mean, yeah. If I'm building a lot of repetitive stuff, I'm definitely going to want to like that one key.
Well, yeah, yeah, definitely.
You know? I'm just trying to think. I can't wait for them to come out with like one key flashlights.
Oh, heck yeah, man. How nice would that be?
Tools in action, guys. Check it out.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.